Hello, I'm Stephen Goldberg of Optimus Performance, bringing you practical tips and ideas on leadership, team development, and employee performance in the workplace. The other day I was driving in the car and a song came on the radio, The Space Between by Dave Matthews. And the song reminded me of the importance of actually creating that space between a situation and my reaction to the situation. Now, the situation could be something that's going on that I'm doing or something that somebody is doing that perhaps annoys me. And the reason it came to mind is because I set a goal for the year to be happy every day. Now, that's a pretty grandiose goal and something that easily goes off track because of things that happen. And it's really about how do I respond to each situation. And that's really the key to our own effectiveness and our own happiness, because we can't control everything that's going on. Things occur, people do things. We may be annoyed by things that people do or may not be in agreement, but it's how we react, because how we react has an impact on them, but it also, more importantly, can disrupt whatever is going on inside, and that could be just feeling good. We could instantly go from feeling good to feeling bad. And unless we take responsibility for how we're reacting to that situation, then we cannot be in control of our state of being or our state of mind. And that's really what we're all seeking, is that feeling of happiness no matter what we're doing. Now, we often think that it's what we do that causes our happiness, but really the happiness is there inside of us, and things can throw us off, can distract us from just feeling good. So it's really important that we create a sense of self and knowing of where that happiness resides within us. Now, there's resources to do that. I'll put a link in the description of this video. But really the message is to look at what we want to change in our lives from a behavioral standpoint. And I talked about that in my last video where I shared my year in review workbook. And I said the most important thing, I think, is to set a behavioral goal, because that's what's going to bring us the most improvement, the most significant improvement in our lives that will affect us and the people around us. And whether you want to develop a better leadership trait or develop a skill that is going to help you achieve something you want in your life, it all starts from self-development from within ourselves. One thing in my life now that reminds me of the importance of how I react to situations is my dog, Chief. Because I've noticed that whenever I get angry because of something that's going on, I may start to curse, maybe the computer is not working the way I want or something, and I get angry, and he's around and hearing this, he instantly goes to hide. He's very sensitive. I've never seen a dog so sensitive. And I feel bad, and I realize that my reaction is maybe overblown for what's going on, and it's not required. So he's kind of that reminder that helps me to take charge of how I respond to a situation. It's about taking responsibility for my reaction. So I hope this tip makes sense for you and that you find a way to create that space on how you react to what's going on so that it helps you to be more effective in whatever behavior you want to improve upon. Check out some of the other videos on the channel. I mentioned the one about the year in review goal setting workbook. You could actually download that from my website and from Eloquens, another resource. I'll put a link in the description of this video to that. Thank you for listening. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll talk again soon.